I do think there are some biases toward mothers in general, in business in general, and in the venture community is probably not, you know, they're not separate from that at all.
Yeah.
I think there tends to be a fear that moms aren't going to have the same amount of time as a single person or someone without children to spend on their startups. And to that I would say everybody has something else that they're working on. I think by definition, if you're a successful entrepreneur, you're most likely an overachiever.
Yes.
And so whether you are a marathon runner or a sailor, or you're sitting on boards of other startups, or you're trying to work on a charity and solve world hunger issues, you're doing something else anyway.
Yeah.
And so for a mom, something else happens to be your children.
Yeah.
When I had kids, it wasn't the business and technology and entrepreneurship that took a sideline. It was the other things I was doing, right? I didn't spend as much time at the gym. I didn't compete in triathlons anymore. I didn't do painting and things that I normally did.
Right.
So it changes, but it doesn't mean that you necessarily have less time to work on your business. I think there's also talking about work-life balance, you switch how you think about things. And I've sat in a number of conferences where there'll be a panel on work-life balance, and you do, I think, unfortunately hear a lot of women who are in director positions or CEO positions that will say it's not possible to do both. And I think those always come from someone who doesn't already have kids. And so they feel like, I know what I'm doing now, I know how hard it is, I know how much time I'm spending, there's no way I could have children. And that's probably true.
Yeah.
In that mind frame and in that model that you've set for yourself, you probably couldn't also have children and do a good job. And I think that a lot of work-life balance is being very creative, intelligently creative about your organization and changing your model about how things work and when you get things done.